you can visit our website for the commands in the videos. If you want to purchase other study materials like packet tracer files and other course guidelines, then you can email to us. Follow us on Facebook for further updates. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe so I can quickly deliver more videos on various topics. Hi everyone, today we will be learning about IP related question, most probably IPv4. IP calculations has bigger scope in CCNA exam. For example, they can ask you the direct IP related question, or else they can combine the IP questions into another topic. For example, they can question your knowledge on IP through routing, VLAN, access list or NAT. Knowing the IP calculations would bring you more credits on your exam, as well as in the real life you can save a lot of time. There are mainly 5 kind of IP questions are involved. So if you learn these 5 questions right, then you can deal with any IP related questions. As a beginner, you might not know about even the terms in the 5 types of questions, but I'm sure in the end of the session you can answer all these 5 types of questions. There are many methods introduced for the IP calculations to do the calculations by using certain tricks. But remember one thing, if you follow any tricks without knowing what you are doing, then in the end it's not going to help you. For example, you can simply use a trick to get the answer, but when the question format changes, you might get into trouble. For that purpose, you just wanted to know where you are applying this IP in a real life environment. Okay. So before you begin the IP calculation, you just have to know certain terms related to the IP calculation, so that it would become easier for us to answer all the questions. First of all, you need to know why we are using the IP addresses. The purpose of networks made in order to communicate with one another, right? So for each and every network device, we are assigning certain IP addresses, kind of names. For the CCNA exam scope, we just have to know about the IPv4 calculations. In our calculations, we just have to know where and why we are using the switches. We are using the switches to connect certain devices on the same network. So when you connect these 5 PCs to the switch and assign IP addresses for these 5 PCs on the same network, then they all can communicate with one another. So switches are used to allow the communication between same network or same subnet. Okay. So Cisco switches will have around 16 ports, 24 ports, 48 ports or just 8 ports. Likewise, there are certain number of port differences between each model of switches. Okay. First of all, you need to know IPv4 addresses are 32-bit addresses which are divided into 4 parts. You will call these parts as first octet, second octet, third octet and fourth octet. Okay. Consider all those are like 4 columns. The first one is first octet, the second one second octet, third one third, fourth one is fourth octet. The IPs fall like your digital clock. You can take the seconds column and minutes column. So you just know that there are 60 seconds in each minute, right? So the seconds column in a digital watch, it flows as 0, 1, 2 and likewise it goes up to 59. Then we won't get a 60. For after the 59, it will turn into 0 again and the minutes column will become 1, right? Likewise, after that minutes column becomes 1, it will again move from 0 to 59 from the seconds column until the minutes column become 2 when the 59 second passes. right? Then again the process repeats and the minutes column will reach up to 59, and still the seconds column will become 0 to 59, and after both minutes column and seconds column becomes 59,